but with only 15 seconds on the clock, they need to be finding these kills, and they need to find these kills fast. Senator drops the bomb, and that is problematic. Selecta, there is no way they can get the bomb in time, and they're being churned away by the bullets in these M4s. 2-3. Wait for Vac to pick up on that.
Oh, look.
Potential of the execute. One Flatro, though, will not be letting Dire get too much control. Execute now rolls out.
And now these three players are on the correct side, but can they get the kills? Damage done early. Fame comes in with 1, 2, and 3 kills for him with the AK. Turns around, but it's Kise to steal that one away. But what has been stolen has been the lifeline of the terrorists. JL is left in a 1 versus 2. Can he clean it all up? The AWP away. He's creeping forward, finds the first, but reveals his position, and the revelation comes to Rufai with the AWP. They're peeking up. He's seen them actually moving forward. He gets the first kill, and now is backing up for a flashbang. Dira is good for 1. Senator cleans them all up, and Edward, who's the setup was for, was left alone to die. This is thin if you're Tapper as well.
Yeah, in a 1 versus 3, he's brought it down to a 1-on-2, so definitely a doable situation, but the Famas will be there to hurt him. Half HP now. He's almost gotten the 1-on-3, but Dire is right behind him. He's not checking that angle. His position is given away, and Dire... They already have 2 players on B. And with the new update inverting the doors, that means that they're going to have 3 players to be able to chime in. Dire taking down JL. Fame is still hidden away. It takes them way too long to respond to what is coming their way. And that means it's a 2 versus 4. Raven Edward quickly trying to open up the bomb site, and they have. Bomb goes down, and there it is. The 3 versus 2 retake coming through. Quickly made into a 1-on-1 by Edward as he swings around the window. Still trying to find the player to Tunnel. The headshot comes through, runs out of bullets, and it's still the round for Edward. Senator, he's about to greet JL with this the pocket up that he's holding. Well, not a pocket up. He still has to have it on his back, but it can be as deadly if you can start hitting those headshots, but he will not be able to follow it up. Roofire getting the shot in. These scout rifles actually proving to be quite deadly as they're chipping away damage here and there. Selecta feeling a little bit suffocated as they keep finding themselves up against these scout rifles. The noise of that is probably scaring them to bits right now. Fame right behind the smoke. This is going to be problematic. He dodges the flashbang, but can't turn around in time. Juan Flatro moves in, gets a kill, but immediately traded out. Edward and Tappa left in a 2 versus 3 now. Edward, though, perfect position for him as he's coming in from short, but missing the shots will mean that he takes a little bit of damage. Kise eventually puts him in his grave once and for all, and it comes down to Tappa, who's trying to get this 1 versus 2. He has to cross, and against his Galil, against the scout rifle, it is going to be very difficult. Eventually gets to the bomb site, but man, it's going to be so difficult to hold on to this. 10 points are felt, and the bomb will finally go down.
Tapper can't even peek outwards. He knows that the second he goes to his left, he is dead, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. What a beautiful round coming out from SG Pro. And I've actually not thought about this, because 4 scouts will be really good for you as long as they go long. Oh, beautiful nade comes in. That'll be doing a lot of damage. Roofire can also just follow through. Edward's been tagged up. Dire comes in. A few shots of his own, and he's got the clean spray to finish everything off. That.
For the CTs, they're going to try to aggress forward. They don't want to give up free control, and this works out for them. It's a 3-for-2 trade. Senator, though, he's going wild, and so does Kise. Selecta, though, meanwhile, they've gotten so much control towards mid. They're moving up short. They've taken down Kise. And there it is. Oh, Roofire, despite being flashed out of his mind, he still picks up Tappa, and that is a 4-on-3. Somehow, looked very unlikely, but SG Pro have gotten back the advantage. Senator, though, very difficult angle to deal with because this area towards short, it's always one of the toughest duels, but he still manages to find 1, 2 versus 2. Edward and JL both have that AWP. This long-range duel doesn't favor Edward just yet because the opposing player has unpeaked. Fame now moving up with the UMP, though. 1 player coming in from CT, 1 from long. JL still checking towards short, and they might have just gotten the information on him. Boost comes through. They pick up 1, and he's still on the boost. He spots the player on Goose. Edward, 1 versus 2, picks up the first kill, goes for the second, tags him through the barrels, and then Fury is trying to spam away, but Edward somehow around the barrel.
They'll be able to have a little bit more room to work with, but they need to be careful they don't just get scouted down the way they did earlier. Tapper to take Keith's life out will be a big kill to find early. Juan Flatro, however, has his own head ripped off, while Senator has aggressed through from Gandalf. Finds 1, 2, and 3. Edward left alone with an AWP, but on the bright side, that smoke does mean that he will be able to see them trying to go for the defuse. While that is the case, he doesn't see Fame coming in with the Deagle. Fame, 2 very important kills, and Senator's position not being checked. Maybe looking to creep things back a bit.
Solid openings from JL there. Gotta respect that. Be very difficult to deal with. He's playing around the doors. Will he choose to go for an early peek? Tosses his block to quickly go for the fake flash, and the SG pulls through.
Right, forced backwards, trying to quickly tap into Edward's skull, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to do so. Instead, it's Fame on the back end of the site, who is next to be put underneath fire. The array goes down, roof fire, return it, and Edward still fighting back, a 4v3. And the T side are set up very nicely. No Molotovs, but Edward's position in itself is good enough to serve that purpose. Senator finally takes him down, and roof fire will turn into a 2v2. However, without time, with Senator being as far away as he is, and him being the player with the kit, this is going to be incredibly difficult. He's trying to dodge all the bullets. Rufire's got 1, and the bomb defuse will come through. Kisei all got the ready. The array is chiming in nicely. Kisei follows up with 2 nice kills, and that'll be a full. Going to be a very defensive style from SG Pro. Selector is actually going for an old-fashioned execute. We don't see these too often on train anymore, and they've worked out like a charm for Raven to get the first, but no longer anything else. Roofire has recovered, and he's still going, but he's going down. That's one Flatcher to take him with him, as Theory will be trading away. JL turns into a 1v2. Theory left to try and get his luck out sorted.
It's not entirely out of the question because it is a 1 versus 2. He has all the utility he needs, has the M4, full HP, and information on 1 player. JL has been spotted, but the flashbang will be
With the B-bomb site. Not much utility to work with, but a couple of flashes can be enough to push Kisei off the angle. Kisei, however, good for the first shot, and he will follow up. Roofire is here to help him out, but Roofire has gone down. Tappa's Deagle is legendary at this point, and the array with the Molotov and a quick shot to the head. Tappa's Deagle and gun, legendary or not, is removed, and Edwards left to find off.
Hasn't been dropped over, and now it's been spotted. Nate goes out. CZ75 takes a while to switch over, and that's what catches him. 4 versus 3. Selecta have made a case to come back into this. The terrorists storming their positions. Now playing off these close range angles.
Oh, D-Ray brought down, and
somebody's still looking for this duel. Oh, he catches a pixel there. Raven with the flashbang. He will catch Fame. And it's a 5 versus 3. Totem drop is
going to be slightly higher to be able to do all the damage in the world. But now comes SG Pro running in, find the first kill. Edward's been traded away. Senator will be next to fall, and D-Ray, well, he's still chiming in with quite a few of his own. A 1 versus 2 left, as Raven will bring it back to a 1v1. Roofire left to try and save the day, picks up the bomb, trying to circle around the oil train. Can he find this kill?
Oh, Raven is set up so nicely because Raven is not expecting this, and
maybe Roofire will be able to take down Edward. Will also come through to try and get the second one. In the meanwhile, he's already gotten a flick onto 1 Flatch, and now it's a 3 versus 2. Raven and JL doing what they can, but it might not be enough regardless. Raven left alone versus 2. Fame and Kisei moving in quickly down Speedway, trying to come across, but he is going to be able to find Edward, takes him down. Senator still hovering around. He will have a chance to shut down Raven through the smoke as well, but it will not materialize. Roofire takes him down instead. Tappa to return fire, and it is all falling apart. Selector will fall. JL left in a 1 versus 4, and he